So today is the 7th of January, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think so.
No idea.
It's the day after yesterday and the day before tomorrow, and we are on our way to Charles Peak Windscoop here in Antarctica. So, come along with us. And that's the vehicles we're taking. Not the fat tire bikes, but those. So I think it's about 45-minute ride or so. We've got 2 ski-doos going, and then a third as a backup, and then we are going in the Tucker, what's it called? Snowcat. Tucker Snowcat, which is the big orange vehicle right there. They won't let me drive it. I asked already. Alright, so this one's a little different the way you get in. Let's see if I can do it with no hands. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Okay, look, I cheated. I did hold on. Don't worry, Mom, I'm being safe. We're leaving camp to go to the Charles Peak Windscoop. It is a beautifully white day here in Antarctica. You can't distinguish the ground from the sky because everything is white except the peaks of the mountains. It's about a 45-minute hike there, and we had to put the grippers on the boots. So those are grippers so that you can walk on ice. We're walking on a glacier that's about 1.5 kilometers deep. Not right here where I'm standing, but out there, that's the blue ice. That's what we drove in on. So this in front of us here, this is the Charles Peak Icefall. Up behind this, you can't see it, but this is Charles Peak Summit. It's behind there, you can't see it. But where we are going is the Charles Peak Windscoop, which is back in there. What happens is the wind blows around these rock formations, and it literally over thousands of years carves out all the ice and snow, and we're going to go inside it. We're going to be inside of the Windscoop to check it out and see what it's like. I'm pretty excited about that, and it's a gloriously beautiful day here in Antarctica. Other than the overcast, I mean, I don't even have gloves on today. That's a sharp contrast from being at the South Pole both times. Onward. And as I walk, how about a musical tune from one of our guests here on this episode of Jazz's Rockin Roadshow.
I don't like to watch your TV. It's devastation in World War III, and sometimes I think the ship is going down. I never understood the city folks. I like space and a good long talk of the mountain air when I walk around. I like the feeling of the open road, going away and coming back home, and everybody needs somewhere they belong. Oh, I'm a member of the working class. I'm country living, but I ain't white trash, and this kind of life just makes you strong. Well, nobody come up here, nobody ever will, when I'm living off the land as a hippie of the hills. I don't think I believe in war. Stop the rich to feed the poor and try your best to help out your fellow man. It don't matter the color or the creed, let it live and let it be, 'cause we're all made by the same maker's hand. I got a little money to spend and I got my family and I got my friends, and we always seem to have each other's backs. So I'm way out in the woods, I ain't better but I'm just as good. Oh, but honey, I'm the best thing that you never had. So you can try to find me, but honey, you never will, 'cause I'm living low down as a hippie in the hills, where you love and you hate where you're from, but it's in my bones and it's in my blood. And that city, she's calling me, but I'm free, like a river runs, like a river runs. Well, nobody come up here, nobody ever will, when I'm living off the land as a hippie in the hills. You can try to find me, but honey, you never will, 'cause I'm living low down as a hippie in the hills, a hippie in the hills.
5 million years ago, roughly, give or take a couple of days, but 5 million years ago, if we were standing right here,
500 million years ago.
What'd I say?
500 years ago.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. No, that's why y'all can't see, but Tennessee's right here to make sure I tell you this right. And see, people think I don't have a film crew with me. All right, let's start this all over. All right, check this out. 500 million years ago, give or take a couple of days, if I was standing right here, I'd be at the bottom of the ocean, essentially, because all of this is sediment that has, from the years, pushed through, right? And there's trilobites and all kinds of fossils in there that people come, like scientists come and they dig up, because this would have one time, ready for the big reveal, been part of Africa, technically. Am I correct?
Part of the ocean, yeah.
Part of the ocean. That's amazing to think. All 500 million years later, here we are standing in Antarctica on something that used to be a part of Africa and would be underwater. Did I do that justice? All right, I got the seal of approval. Woohoo! This line right here, I don't know if you can see it, but that's called a marine line. And it goes all the way through the ice, through the glacier. And what that is when these glaciers kind of clip some of the land, I believe, it pushes it, and you can actually track those on a satellite, or so I'm told. We may do that later. So, brief history lesson of what those crazy lines are. If you okay, I'm still heading to Charles Peak, or the Charles Peak Windscoop, but I was getting too hot, so I stripped out of my big heavy coat. So that's why I look different. Still the same day. That's where we're going. So that's a big wall of ice and snow that's been blown around all these rocks over millions of years. That's what forms the windscoop. So as I keep walking closer and closer to the windscoop, you really start to appreciate the grand scale of the whole thing. I mean, it's the size of a freaking building. You don't realize it when you're way back there. It just looks like some snow, but look at that. It's crazy. And we're still not to it yet. That's the thing. You never know how big these things are because you have no frame of reference. I mean, if you were to put a pickup truck down there, it would just be minuscule compared to that. Unbelievable. This is just solid ice. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is crazy. Look at that. To give you a little bit of perspective, look at the group coming and look how big everything is around them. That kind of puts it in perspective. That right there behind me is a solid sheet of ice. And you said 10 foot of snow makes 1 foot of ice. Right. And it doesn't snow very much in Antarctica, so when you see a wall that big, you realize how long it took to make that. And then carve it out. That's a whole other thing. The wind. The wind just carved all that out. Wow. Well, that is all of Charles Peak Windscoop that we're going to see. We're going to start making our way back to the Tucker Snowcat, warm up, head back to camp, and eat some food. So hopefully the video did this place justice. I don't know if it did or not. Who knows, right? I mean, when you're standing in here, it's awe-inspiring. That's like a, I don't know, 80-story building behind me, but it's just pure ice. Unbelievable. Other than the noise that we're making, it is amazingly quiet here. It's so peaceful. I mean, you get a little bit of wind, obviously, because that's what made the windscoop in the first place, but it's truly awe-inspiring. I mean, I'm sure it's not coming through on the video the way it looks here. But, I mean, this is truly the face of God, in my humble opinion, for what that's worth. If we had more time and more climbing gear and more expertise, that's what we lack the most of, we could go all the way around. This goes all the way around to where I showed you where the summit would be, which is way, way up there. And you can do that, but you have to have the proper climbing gear to get up there, which, even though we have the grippers on the bottom of our boots, we don't have the proper gear to get up there. Ice picks and all that kind of stuff. It's definitely a cool journey. We're going to head back to camp here shortly. I'm going to look around a little bit. In the meantime, here is a tune.
talk about. Take the high road, live without any doubt. So let that fire burn, light up every room. Shine so bright they can't see nothing but you. You're gonna find some better wood along the way. Don't forget the gas and you'll be okay. If you let that fire burn, no one takes it away. Yeah, I can stand it up and give them something to talk about. Take the high road, live without any doubt. So let that fire burn, light up every room. Shine so bright they can't see nothing but you. You're gonna find some better wood all the way. Don't forget the gas and you'll be okay. 'Cause if you let that fire burn, no one takes it away. No one takes it away. No one takes it away. No one takes it away.
It's snowing in Antarctica, a place that doesn't get very much snow in the interior. Most of the snow is in the around the perimeter. Antarctica is a desert, in case you didn't know that. But I'm not sure what our activities are today because you can't really see anything. Like, there's mountains right there. I don't know if you can see that little bit of a thing right there, but that's kind of the top of the mountain, but you can't see it. You can't tell the difference between the ground and the sky. So we're definitely not going in any planes today, I'll tell you that. We were thinking about going skiing maybe. I have to show you how to skin your skis. So these are skins. Back in the old days, this used to actually be skin. So what we do, put it like this, and you go all the way down. You're going to make sure you get all the air bubbles out. And the reason we're doing this is so that we can walk to the top of the hill. There's no chair lifts. And these prevent you from sliding back down. And once we get up there, we'll take them off. These are Alpine touring bindings. Check them out. They let you walk. So we are climbing to the top of the hill. I got Cody, that's this person in front of me. That's our guide. He said I have a 50-50 chance of getting to the bottom in one piece. I like those odds. He also said I can put him on this video as long as I make him famous. So there you go, people. There he is. Hey, that's Joe behind me. He said the exact same thing that Cody said. Ooh. Good thing I ate lunch. Alright, I'm not afraid to admit that my good buddy Cody here seems to be a little bit more acclimated to climbing up these mountains. And I wish you could see where we're going because it's up there. But
can't even see where we're going.
we can't even see where we're going.
We wish somebody could see where we're going.
Yeah. What's the name of this hill?
Ski Hill.
Ski Hill. How appropriate. Well, as you can tell, the visibility hasn't changed much, but look how beautiful those mountains look. Here in Antarctica. It's gorgeous. We're getting ready to go down to the camp, which just a moment ago you could see, but you can't even see it now. Well, yeah, I mean, of course you can see it if I look in the right direction. Okay, I thought camp was that way, it's this way. There's our camp way down there. See, it doesn't matter where I go, I still get my stones busted. All right, I'm ready when you guys are. Here we go, skiing in Antarctica. This is awesome. I love it. Skiing in Antarctica. Yeah, it's weird not being able to see anything, and like East Coast skiing, so much different than this. I'm used to being on ice and everything else.
I spent so many years trying to find you. Spent so many tears that only remind me of you. Something we did, something we said, something we might have been. But I'm afraid that I've lost you. And I know what that means, and I know I can't change it now. There's no hope, there's no finding you.
so many years trying to hold you to me. I spent so much stupid time trying to mold you to be something you weren't, something you tried, something you humored me for. But this is why I know I've lost you, and I know what that means, and I know I can't change it now. There's no hope, there's no finding you. There's no finding you. Break it down. And I know what that means if you're out there and you hear me now. This is your invitation, yeah. There's no finding you. There's no finding you. No finding you. No finding you.
This is the Larson Valley in Antarctica, and it's just very, 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 very remote. I mean, you can see the tracks that we made. There's no other tracks to get here. That's not to say people haven't been here before. They've mapped it out. You can see the flags. So about every half mile there's a flag, and you have to look for that in the distance. You have to stay on that path because there's always the risk of going into a crevasse, and you don't want to do that. That is very, very dangerous. And these crevasses can eat a truck like that instantly. So you want to make sure you're on solid ground. But this is absolutely beautiful out here. The Larson Valley in Antarctica.
Doctor, give me all your pills and I'll go on my merry way. It's like you don't appreciate how I medicate without you down divine. Keep on hiding when I should be fighting. Keep on climbing to the silver lining. Take me higher than the sky. Take me gypsy bar, forget about that bazaar. Tomorrow's another day, and it's like you don't appreciate how I medicate that you sound divine. Keep on hiding when I should be fighting. Keep on climbing to the silver lining. Take me higher than the sky. Take me higher than this life. 'Cause I've been sitting in the chair, wondering where I've been. No pill takes me where I go with gin. Take me higher than the sky. Take me higher than this life. Oh, take me higher than the sky. Oh, take me higher than this life. 'Cause I've been sitting in this chair, wondering where I've been. No pill takes me where I go with gin.
These are alpine touring bindings. Check them out. So basically, if you lift this up right here, it freezes. That's how we are able to walk up the hill. And then once you get to a section that's steeper, you pull this up one more time, and we call that the high heels. You put your high heels on, right? So, and I think it might go even one more time so that you have more of a, like walking up steps. Then whenever you get ready to come down, you push that down like that, put the binding into it, right, like that, and then on the weight of the skis are, or your boot, you put this down. And that's how you ski down the hill. That's base camp right there. It's slow going right up past those rocks. That's Cody in front of me. I'm used to going downhill on skis, not uphill. But I tell you what, it's just beautiful out today. When I had the opportunity to go skiing again, I jumped at it. Just beautiful up here, isn't it? I'm gonna ski down from them. Ski down there. Beautiful out here, gorgeous. Ah, what a beautiful day. Completely different from skiing yesterday. And yesterday was awesome as well. But it's so nice to be able to see everything. Just gorgeous, freaking gorgeous. I love it. Let me tell you, if you ski, save up the money. Come skiing in Antarctica. You will not be disappointed. It's a lot of fun. I think I'm going to get ready to go again. That was great. So we just skied 79 degrees south, right?
Yep.
In Antarctica. That's our trails. That is so cool. I'm not going to be able to ski at a resort after this. That was so cool, skiing in Antarctica, getting pulled up the hill behind a skidoo. That was one of the coolest things I think I've ever done. It's Antarctica, man. It's great out here. I don't think I'm ever going to come back. I'm just going to stay in Antarctica. There'll be music from the Antarctica 412. One last look at my little luxury suite here. This is it. I'm gonna miss this place. I truly am. We are leaving Three Glaciers Retreat, heading to the plane, getting ready to go on a 7-minute flight to Union Glacier. We'll hang out there for a bit in the morning, and once the big plane comes in from Punta Arenas, we'll jump on that plane and have a 4-hour flight back to Punta Arenas. These are all the vehicles that dropped all of us off. This is the terminal here in Antarctica, Union Glacier Terminal. That's probably the smallest airport I've been in. That's even smaller than the one in Erie, Pennsylvania. You can see they're getting the runway, prepping the runway down there. As soon as the plane gets here and they deboard and do all the luggage stuff, we're out of here. And that's my friend Lucretia from Romania. And I think I said her name right this time. You know, Tennessee, I was thinking to myself, I'm going to wonder where in the world you are and where your travels take you.
Yes.
Every so often. And I will drink a beer for you.
Thank you very much, sir. Last interview, yes.
How'd you feel about the southernmost drum solo in the world?
It was great. It was cold, but good.
Yeah. Our paths are going to cross again.
Absolutely.
Everybody. That was pretty sweet watching the 757 land on the blue ice runway. Next stop, Punta Arenas, Chile. Here's some music on Jazz's Rockin Roadshow.
Places shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now he's stopping, now he's pulling over. Now he's stopping, now he's pulling over. 481, ready body for no one. Nobody in my radio. It's kicking ass, my radio. Take it over. Radio. Radio. Radio.
I no longer have my feet on Antarctica. Hello.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm tired. I actually don't smell too bad. But I am ready to get a nice long shower, shave, wash my hands with water and soap instead of hand sanitizer. It's gonna be good to get back to civilization.